All right, hey guys, we're going to talk through the next 3 weeks of e-learning. So the first thing that you need to know is that the table of contents slides on your directions look a little bit different because they have weeks 6, 7, and 8. Each day has a link that will take you directly to the slide that you need. So starting here on week 6, if you need to get to Wednesday, just click on Wednesday and it will take you where you need to go. On Mondays and Thursdays, we'll still be doing our COVID journals, so just keep on working on those. But on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we have a larger project that we are going to work on. So I'm going to jump ahead to Tuesday real quick. So starting this Tuesday, you're going to be working on this Andrew Jackson Research Graphic Organizer. And I'm going to kind of walk through what that is and what you need to do on it because we're working on it for the next 3 weeks. So here on Google Classroom, there's this large kind of description on what it is. Ordinarily, if we were in class, we would fill out this graphic organizer and then we would use it to write an essay. We're not going to write the essay, but we are still going to do a little bit of research and fill out the graphic organizer. So the graphic organizer is your essay. You are not writing an essay, but it is really important that you fill out your graphic organizer. When you open it, you're going to see a bunch of red and green boxes. So green over here, red over here. Green means good, red means bad. So green is the pros, red is the bad, the cons. Our prompt, which we're not writing the essay, but still the research we're going to do, is going to explain, was Andrew Jackson's presidency beneficial for the United States? So did Andrew Jackson do some things that were good for the country? Now, to do this, every day you're going to be given a source. Well, not every day, but Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I'm going to give you a source. Your job is to fill out a box either in the pro or the con column. You don't have to do both. You just need to fill out one box on either side. What information you decide is a good thing and what you decide is a bad thing is your opinion. It's very possible that someone will put something over here in pro and another person will put the exact same thing in con. Sometimes it's just how you're viewing this evidence about Andrew Jackson. Every day, I'm going to tell you what you need to do, which evidence you need to look at to fill out your graphic organizer. So on the first day, you're going to be using Chapter 10, Section 1. To help you out, the textbook pages are right here on Google Classroom. So if you open it, I've already given you a PDF of the pages you need, and I highlighted some stuff that I thought was really important that could help you fill out your graphic organizer. I also did an example. So after I read through this PDF, I read through the Chapter 10, Section 1, I found some things that I thought were good and bad. So on page 323, which is this page, it talks a whole bunch about like Andrew Jackson and how people viewed him. So I took that information on page 323 and I summarized it. My summary is really long. It's 2 sentences. Yours could be 1 simple sentence. But I paraphrased, I took the information that was on the textbook page and I put it in my own words. So instead of copying this stuff that I have highlighted, I reworded it to say Andrew Jackson's popularity led to political parties to change how they picked presidential candidates. Parties held nominating conventions where ordinary people in the party voted on who they would like to represent their political party. That's exactly what we do today, that the Republicans and the Democrats choose who they want to be their presidential nominee. So I put my paraphrase summary there. And then I highlighted where I found this information. I found it in the textbook and I put a page number, page 323, because that's the page I used to come up with that little paraphrase. Now, sometimes if you look here in this red box to the side, this time I highlighted something different. I highlighted a crash course video. On some days, like if you skim ahead to Wednesday, There's a brain pop video. So sometimes I'll give you different things that you need to use to fill out your boxes. And in this video, I kind of also paraphrased something I thought was important. So your job today is to look, here's a whole bunch of blank boxes. Your job is to find a piece of evidence that you think either shows that Andrew Jackson did a really great job, he was a good president for the United States. And if you find some evidence for that, you're going to put it here in this box. You're going to highlight textbook, and you're going to tell me which page did you find it on. If you think you found some evidence in section 1 that shows that he was a really bad president for the United States, you're going to paraphrase it, summarize it here. You're going to highlight textbook, and you're going to write down what page number you found it on. You only have to do one box. You can do more than one box if you'd like to, but today you have to have one box done. Tomorrow we'll do the same thing, and you'll have a different set of boxes to fill out. Actually, let me go to these directions. Here we go. So at the end of our 3 weeks, you're going to have 9 boxes. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. JK. There we go. So at the end, you're going to have 9 boxes. 2 of those boxes are going to have to be in the green pros column. 2 of them are going to have to be in the red negative column. But the other 5 boxes will be in either column. It will be just whatever you think about Andrew Jackson. And that's because at the end, we're not writing an essay, but we are going to use our evidence. We're just going to copy and paste some things from our boxes to fill in here. You're going to decide if you think that he was a good or bad president. And then looking at your graphic organizer, you're going to copy and paste some things that you think fit. So if I decide that Andrew Jackson is a good president, I'm just going to copy and paste this information that I already found. And then at the end, I'm going to put it down here that this was one important reason that I thought Andrew Jackson was a good president. And then it's going to say, hey, source, where did you find it? Again, I'm going to go all the way back to the top. And I'm just going to say, oh, this is where I found it. I'm going to copy it. And then I'm going to paste it here. Ta-da! So hopefully, since we're doing this little by little, you only have to do one box a day. And then at the end, we're just kind of copying and pasting some of your already found information. Hopefully this won't be too hard. What will get you is if instead of paraphrasing, you copy and paste something from the textbook or paste something from my website. I'm going to be able to find that really, really quick, and then I'm going to make you redo it. So put it in your own words the first time to save yourself a little bit of time. If you get stuck and you're not sure what to do, make sure you email me or post a comment on Google Classroom, something so that I can help you figure out what you need to do to be successful. You guys are almost 8th graders. You got this. All right, guys, email me if you got some questions. You are going to do awesome.